Model Trains lets you build one, and building that world starts with your tracks. Building a great rail network means navigating the real world. Hills, valleys, mountains, rivers. Today, tracks interact with terrain automatically. Lay your tracks across a hillside, and they cut through it or build an embankment. Your network follows the land, naturally. And for the first time, your tracks can pierce straight through mountains, tunnels, automatic, instant. Our players build incredibly detailed dioramas. Every curve matters. Every connection counts. Precision guides give you complete control over exactly where every object sits in your world. Place with confidence. Build with precision. The new Delete tool puts everything in one place. Remove tracks, foliage, props. Anything on your map. One tool, one click. Trees, bushes, grass. Foliage brings any diorama to life. The new Foliage tool lets you paint hundreds of thousands of plants across your world in seconds. Forests, meadows, dense undergrowth. Your landscape, your way. For the first time, water is coming to model trains. Every map now has a sea level. Build coastal rail networks. Dig ground, create lakes and rivers. Water changes everything about how you think about your layout. And to give you the best canvas to build on, 2 brand new maps. Crater Falls, vast, rugged, hilly terrain, a world waiting to be conquered. River Delta, a great lake at its heart, a river flowing out to the ocean. Build something no one has ever seen before. Every model railroad enthusiast knows one thing: the trains make it real. Today we begin bringing the real world into the game, introducing 4 iconic locomotives. This is just the beginning. We are building model trains for everyone who has ever looked at a model railroad and wanted to build something bigger. See you in the yard.
Hello everyone, and welcome to the latest live stream development update on model trains. I'm Kinshuk. I'm the business guy at Second Quest.
Hi, I'm Shagufta. I'm the ops gal at Second Quest.
Hi, I'm Vivek. I'm the tech guy at Second Quest.
And today we're going to take you through with all the updates we're putting out on model trains this month. The new build will be available tomorrow on Steam for all the playtesters. So if you're not a playtester, you should join as soon as you can, and details are on the screen. Vivek, quite a month this has been. Much stuff. I was very excited watching that video. Like so many things on tracks, tunnels, water finally, and the foliage, like everything. Like there is so much stuff. Can you really talk about it in half an hour?
Yeah, I mean, it would be a very tight set for half an hour, but yeah, this was a crazy month. Like we did a lot of stuff, and I think from last time, like we had all the bits and pieces in place to build things on top of. So I think we have reached that place where we are able to build so many stuff, especially a lot of user requested features. Water is one of the most requested feature, I guess. So
and I think that's a very important point you made there, Vivek, because our playtesters have been asking us for a lot of features and a lot of improvements in the game. And we are really very thankful to about the 100 playtesters that we have playing the game right now. Your feedback really matters. Your feedback really helps. And we are right now looking for more playtesters to join this program. So please, the link was on the screen. It's here again. Please sign up. Please play the early prototype of model trains and give us feedback. Shagufta, you're here after a long time. You were last here on this stream a year ago when we had just announced this game. And now so much stuff has come through. Like, how are you enjoying this?
No, I'm very excited. I think I was waiting for you guys to do all the work so I could come and talk about it. But it's been amazing to see, player feedback coming in, and we're so excited to especially, work with all of you. And otherwise, Kinshuk would just make the game that he wants to play. So thank you everybody who's played the game and who's spoken to us and who's told us, what we should be working on, what we should be focusing on. We'll continue to ask everybody for help. We're very active across all social platforms. We keep putting stuff out. Feel free to let us know what you liked, what you didn't, what you want. So yeah, and we'll continue to hear you. That's the one promise we can make.
And Shagufta, I think this is also a good point for us to share this exciting news with everybody. Uh, Very recently, we crossed 50 cities globally from where our playtesters come, and we're slowly and steadily building this global community, this family that loves model trains and is building the game together. So yeah, very excited. Now, let's quickly jump over to Vivek. Vivek has a lot of stuff to talk about today. Vivek, why don't you start with the first feature that we saw there, which is tracks, landscape interactions, and tunnels.
Yes, I'll just share my screen.
Yeah,
I
please.
hope you can see it.
Now we can.
Okay. So, first thing first, we have two new maps: Greater Falls, River Delta,
So
and
these were the maps that we were talking about in the video.
yes, yes, yes. And I'll start with River Delta.
Oh, I love River Delta. It's my favorite map.
Yeah, and as you can see, I mean, like it has water. It's right now a very simple one. I mean, like we are still working on a lot of improvements in the water. So
I think what we were trying to aim for here was have that resin-like static look for from the real model train sets. Uh, but yes, I think a little waves, a little foam on the
yeah,
shore. Yeah, I think that's some stuff that we should experiment with.
yeah. So
But
yeah,
it's looking
now
nice in the right direction. So hopefully we can continue to like refine it.
yes. So now I'll start with the changes that we have done with our track tool. I'll enable the grids over here, and I'll start drawing track along with the river. I
Okay.
mean, some smaller detailing work also we have added. Like now you can see this nice texture that gets painted along the tracks. And
Yeah, it reminds me of how you always see train tracks on a very specific style of land,
yeah,
and there's a
yes.
transition away from the adjoining area. So I think that looks very fascinating.
So I just do a little bit of world building so that I will be able to show you the
Okay.
stuff that we have created. Because right now, yeah, there's a nice slope. There's a slope tool we showed you last time. We are having very fun with this one. And what I'll do is I'll start a track from
By the way, we have a lot of people watching through across the different channels on this live stream. So, people, if you have any question for us, if you want to know more about any feature that Vivek is showing, please leave a question on the chat, and Shagufta promises to answer them.
Yes.
so so we always had pillars, but as you can see now, when you draw a track from a top of a height to a below height, it does a bit of cut and feel. Like over here, it has smoothened a bit of the terrain part, and over here, you see, you get a nice landing. It just raises the terrain a bit. And similarly, if I try to, you know, cross this huge chunk of land over here, we'll also create this tunnel which gets a
Okay.
bit hidden over here. So I can just
Yeah.
you can always use our you know terraforming tools to make it look nice.
Right.
That's like I just did. So yeah, these are some of the new things that we have added, which is basically cut and fill and the tunnel options, and if I, yeah, so for example,
I think if you draw the track through a slightly hilly area, the cut looks very realistic there.
yeah, yeah, I was trying to do that, and I think I made very
Maybe this
nice
ran
there.
better.
Yeah. So, yes. So I'll do this. Yeah. So I'll just do a small, and yeah, as you can see, yeah, this. So now you see it creates very nice this area. So if I just extend this area a bit more, like over here, and I keep extending this.
Yeah, in fact, in the previous versions of the prototype, we always faced this feedback where players were not able to freely draw tracks across the terrain. Like if the track would go under the ground, then you'll not get tunnels. You'll just not see the tracks, and that's the nature of games in early stage of development. Um, we are slowly and steadily building each feature, so sometimes it takes a little while to come, but when it comes, it's very rewarding and satisfying to play with.
Yeah.
True.
So yeah, so this is the cut and fill part, which basically now clears up the nearby terrain, makes a very smooth transition. We like not just cutting, we also do a bit of soften. So you can see this creates very nice.
So by the way, I see new tracks there.
Yeah, yeah. We also change the track model. We now have this new, a bit wooden looking, a bit more realistic, or
Yeah,
more
this is
closer
more
to
real. The previous
yeah,
ones look very plastic.
Yeah.
yeah.
No, these
And
ones look very nice.
yeah. So I let me just do one thing. I was wanted to take this, yeah, over here and along with this edge. Okay. So now along with this, we have also added a couple of trains.
Okay.
We have InterCity 125, PR InterCity 225, Rybnik Polska, and Union Pacific Dash. Shavita, which one you like me to spawn? Which train?
The
It's
Polska.
InterCity or Polska. Okay.
Polska it
So
is.
yes. So this is the
So, in fact, I wanted to share this, Vivek.
yeah.
When I was working on these trains, I had a lot of fun because finding the right trains to put into the game and finding the ones that are really popular in the model trains community was a real walk through the history of railways. This Rybnik Polska is a Polish cargo locomotive, and very rich history. So eventually in the game, we'll also probably add an encyclopedia of all the different locomotives and coaches that we've added. And each coach that you see beyond behind the train, like even though it's a cargo train and this one's a passenger coach, each one of them is uniquely modeled after a real world rail coach. So it was fascinating to read through the history, and we'll definitely include some of it as we continue to evolve the game.
Yeah. Yeah, this is like I think one of my favorite ones in the recently added trains. This looks very nice, and let me just clear the path, make it more nice looking and polished.
This
Okay.
one's a little slow though. Like I think the top speed for this T440P was around 70 kilometers per hour or something.
Yeah,
So you might need to keep the speed a little
yeah.
higher.
I've just kept it at 40% power,
Yeah, that would
and
be a little slow.
yeah,
So
and
I think we've never touched upon this also. The speed of the trains really matters in the game now since we added derailment 2 months
yes,
ago. Because all these bends and turns that the train is making, we really, as a player, we really need to control the speed because the force that the train generates with its mass and the speed at which it is moving is what would cause it to derail otherwise. So uh,
yeah. I was just
I am
think,
playing and trying to get a track where my trains navigate the entire layout at 15% power. That's my current play challenge in the game.
But in the meanwhile, we're putting out all different derailments that everybody in the team is ending up with, whether they
Yeah,
got the speed wrong, whether they got the curve wrong. So yeah, I'm enjoying putting out all the crashes.
Yeah,
I was just thinking. I mean, we can just make this train derail into the water, but
I
but yeah,
would it
never.
like the water?
I mean, not right now, but
Hmm.
yeah, right now it was coming in a very slow speed. So as you can
It's
see,
that,
it has
yeah, I was
just
going to say that the
stopped.
derailment was very
Yeah,
subtle because of the speed.
yeah. And you can see over here also there's a very smoother cut and fill that has happened across this area. So yeah, moving
And
on.
the same thing, if you
Yeah,
do with the InterCity 255, which is one of the latest generation British passenger railways, and like if you put it at top speed of like I think 150 miles per hour, something like that. So it's a very different experience.
I just put
Shubhank
intercity.
raises a very
Right.
interesting point of adding historical significance, and we definitely will be going very big in integrating history. And I think that's one of the things on our vision board. Players of all age groups discovering history through playing model trains. So I would love to see it played in classrooms, in houses, and offices where people are just enjoying themselves, running the trains and talking to each other about the legacy that these trains sort of symbolize.
Yeah, I thought you found his previous point fascinating, and I was a little taken aback, but okay.
Okay, so the another thing that we have added in track is more precision editing. Not just track, but also with the props. It's basically now when you are, I'll just make this area a bit smoother so it's easier to see. So whenever you are extending your tracks, now you can see this information which gives you, the distance between the nearby props, tracks, and objects, and then you can just perfectly place the objects accordingly. Like
Nice.
even when you are extending track, you see we have added this more. One second, yeah, we have added this lines which will help you in figuring out exact angle and exact distance that you are extending your tracks with, and you can basically place parallel tracks or do your perfect maths calculation to build your entire network.
The experience of using this is very handy, Vivek. I have to tell you, this is one of my favorite features in the game. Like making all kinds of complex track layouts and all kinds of spirals and loops and all of that stuff. In fact, I have been experimenting with a lot of physics-based tracks now, and maybe in the next player we'll show that. But yeah, I just love precision guides. It has made
Yeah,
my life so much easier building complex rail networks.
yeah.
in
So if
school
you
i would
are,
always in school I would always ask myself, why do I need to study geometry, trigonometry? Now I know some people need to learn it and build model trains.
yeah. So this is also one of the very handy features, especially when you are trying to build a very planned network. So now you'll have all this information available to you. And I also want to place some nice trees, which we could always do earlier.
The new foliage
But
tool.
yeah, but now we have moved this whole placing foliage into its own tool, and over here you can place trees very easily. And now we have done a huge performance upgrade for the foliage system, so you can like just place huge bunch of trees and also some grasses over here, and you'll still get a very stable frame rate. So yeah,
So
this
we always had foliage in the game. I
yeah.
think from the earliest days. What's special about this new tool?
Yeah, so Earlier in the prop tool, like we had foliage, but the way it was, we were like implemented that was a very bit like I would say basic or rudimentary. And with this new system, we have moved completely away from that, and this basically takes uh, like what Unity has already solved with this own foliage system, like using the terrain information. So it takes that you, into factor, and like we have built it on top of it. So basically, it helps us build huge forest areas and huge like basically the grass and details, and you can still see like while I'm building this almost tree, there is almost no FPS drops or no frame drops in my game. So
So if I
basically, we are just taking advantage of basically placing hundreds and thousands of trees together in a game.
No,
okay,
but the
so if
trees
I
look
understand
really.
correctly, sorry, Shagufta.
I was saying the trees look really nice, and I think with foliage tool, even now I have the because I was getting a little intimidated with the task of doing everything one by one, and how to landscape. But I think with foliage tool now I have a lot of confidence that okay, I can attempt to make something which will resemble some sort of a landscape.
Clearly,
Would
this
you?
is your new favorite feature then.
Yeah,
Sorry.
even like suddenly I have also started enjoying placing foliage, which I was not doing a lot earlier with the prop tools. But I think giving this a dedicated space is also
Yeah.
it gives
So
you a focus.
if I've understood your point correctly, Vivek, you're saying that in the older system, players could have probably placed a few hundred trees in their world, and now they can go up to a very high number, maybe a million or something,
Yeah.
depending on the kind of ha- powerful machine they have. Like the
Yes.
scale has just increased.
Yes, yes. The scale has just increased by a lot. Like I can't even put a number to it, but yeah, by a lot. I think we can. Yeah, you
By
can
the way,
just.
I really love the way these trees pop into the
Yeah.
landscape. If you've
But
placed tiny
this.
animation there, and it's really, really fun to watch. Like it's very satisfying
Yeah.
when we are building stuff in the game now.
Yeah. Like
These
the
tiny
same thing.
details really matter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we have done the same with props also. Small VFX. You can see like this.
Right.
Uh,
Yeah.
yeah.
So it's displacing dirt and getting constructed.
Yes. Like this. Okay. So.
We have a question by Macha FBX.
Yes.
Will the environment will live? Uh, Macha, can you add another comment about what you mean by the question? We've not understood the question completely. Live environment. You mean animated, like wind, animals, stuff like that? So one of the design goals we have for model trains is that we want people to be able to create very natural, realistic, lively worlds, uh, which and all of this is based in a physics sandbox. So you would have things like climate and wind. You would have things like wear and tear of all the equipment, gravity, all the forces, kinetics, all of that would be there. There would be a huge variety of animals in the game and various kinds of humans as well. Because this is a model train set game, so it would not be about simulating jobs. For example, you won't have a cop who's going to be catching criminals, but you would have a cop kind of a person that you could put into the game and then plan routes and stuff. So they would go about it in schedule and interact with the world completely defined by the player. So I I, I don't know if that makes sense, but it will become clearer and clearer with the next few months as we keep rolling on updates. But to answer your question, Macha VX, yes, our aim is to build a live environment with passage of time. So right now, sure, a lot of things look static, but yeah, like everything would be very animated and alive.
Also,
And
for
yeah, well,
all
yeah,
the
please
people
show me.
in the comments, sorry, Vivek, who are asking you to derail the train in the river, they can go just sign up for the playtest, make their
Yes,
own train, and derail their own
and
trains.
find out what happens when it derails in water.
And
Shivam,
then,
there's a big assumption there that, like you're assuming that we will accept Sid Saxena into our playtest program. There's only one way to find out, Sid.
Yeah, and the like, I think a lot of people have probably already seen it what I'm doing, but this is a new delete tool, and I was just deleting some tracks, making a nice track along the river. And so we have moved this delete tool, like a new tool. Basically, this helps you delete everything. You also have filters. So if you just want to delete track, you can do that. If you just want to delete foliage, you can do that. So you have this dedicated tool, and there is this huge warning like indicator to let you know that hey, you are in the delete mode. So just be careful.
it's such a simple tool, but so important, especially for people who are not, slightly,
Yeah.
who are not experts
No,
like
even for
me.
expert Shagufta, earlier the delete function was local to every tool, and it would be like you'd have to keep switching tools to delete different kinds of things. So it was really frustrating. This was one of the most vocal feedback we got from our playtest community, and the delete tool was always part of the plan. We just hadn't gotten around to building it. So because of the feedback that we got, we prioritized it. We pushed it earlier and got it out. So once again, I, there's not enough words for us to really appreciate our playtest community, and your support really matters. We constantly listen to feedback, and every single item of feedback that comes from you goes through. Like we all sit together and we go through those feedback items, and we really listen and we really prioritize things that you guys want to play.
So as you can see, it's a bit of a hilly area, so I have to provide it with a lot of power to just. Yeah. And I think now it has climbed the hill part, and it should
Good job.
just make it a bit slower now. It just doesn't.
Otherwise, we'll just fail.
Yeah. Oh, there's a curve coming. I should probably
Yeah.
update the.
So in fact, Vivek, now that we have a very functional traction system for trains, and the physics also interplays very well here, I think one of the next things that, maybe this is a spoiler alert, but one of the next things that we should look at is automating how the trains change speed across the network.
Yeah. Yeah. Sure. I think that we like if you are a playtester, you can also go and upvote this feature.
Yeah, in fact,
And
if you go to railyard.gg slash
yes,
games slash model trains, which is available here, like if you go to playmodeltrains.com and go to the Railyard link, there's the entire development roadmap for model trains there. And you can leave comments, you can upvote or downvote features. Let us know what are the features that you really want to play. And we'll pick up those and prioritize them earlier.
yeah. Yay. Okay, my train has arrived. The little town that I have created nearby this river.
Vivek, your biggest fan is here.
Okay, who is my biggest fan?
Rage
Rage
flag
Flag Gaming
gaming.
says,
Is it
"Oh,
derailed?
Rage Flag Gaming, please let us
Oh,
know
so
in the comments if you like the new water in the game. We've really worked hard on introducing this new system, and we'd love to hear about how you feel about this new water system.
so this is the Polska train, which I think it's a green and our environment is green, so it just blends with our.
Yeah. In
Camouflage.
fact, one of the earlier
Yeah,
trains that we had was a steam engine, Vivek. I think it's now time for us to bring back the steam engine.
yeah.
Oh, Rage Flag Gaming has left his feedback on the water system. Uh, we agree with you, Rage Flag. Like we love the experience of building water, and I think it brings a new dynamic to the entire gameplay. And in the next few months, we will be completely overhauling and updating the water system to have a ton of new features, including physics, reflection, refraction, all kinds of stuff that we expect from water. So yeah, that would be fun.
And our train has derailed. Even the bogies have been
Oh no!
detached. It's because it's
You're a
reached the
bad
end of
driver,
line.
Vivek. You need to upgrade your train driving skills.
Yes.
By the way, Shagufta, when we were working on these trains, like right now we have limited art available for the game. So we really tried to match the real world locomotive with the real world bogie system that it supports. Uh, it's not 100% accurate in the game right now, but it was very interesting to see all the physics and the elements behind how uh, all the train consists are built.
I've
So this is
created
the
a
interesting.
bridge.
Oh, it's a nice bridge.
So we have shadow in water, but we'll also have reflection pretty soon.
Slowly, slowly, one day at a time, one shadow at a time.
Yes. I like this train also. It's a,
Yeah, it's
it's
nice. I
very
like.
nice, clean, intercity. Yeah, I would like to get on the real train, this intercity. Yes, Kinshuk.
We'll
Where
need to
is this
visit
train
that.
from? This is a British train, right? In Kinshuk?
Yes, yes.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. And I want to see this train in the real world, and I hope there it will not derail.
Of course it will. So yeah, that's another thing that we have to get about implementing now, where people can mark sections of the track as station elements, so that the train realistically stops and starts and does stuff like that.
Yeah.
I'm very excited about the game now. Like every time I play it, um, it just there's so many more features that I want in the game now. It's very exciting to be at that stage.
Yes.
Kinshuk, the amount of meetings you have rescheduled on the pretext of playing the game, now we're getting suspicious.
Now I'll run to intercity, both coming from the opposite side. Yeah. Yay. Okay. So yeah, I mean, feature-wise, that was it. We have this. You have this new map. Just to give a recap, we have new trains. We have tunnels, cut and fill of tracks. We have this new delete tool and the polish tool. Now you can create nice forest.
So Vivek, the bar is set high now.
Yeah,
Every live stream has to have more and more features.
yeah, that's that's very demanding, but we'll try our best.
Yeah. So the new build will be available on Steam tomorrow, uh, hopefully by the first half of the day, India time. And all the playtesters who have already redeemed their Steam keys would be able to download and play the latest build. Uh, People who are still not playtesters, please go to railyard.gg, find Model Trains playtest, and apply. We are prioritizing simulation game players into our playtest. So we'll just have a quick look at your profile, see what kind of games you play, and what are your interest areas, and accordingly accept you into the program. Uh, so yeah, and you'll get a Steam key to be able to redeem the latest build and play and give feedback. Otherwise, you can simply drop by our Discord and hang out with the development team and the rest of the playtesters and the larger community, and just be on this ride along with us in the development of model trains.
Yeah, now we've made with all the tools, foliage tool, delete tool, all the improvements in track system. It's so easy now for you to build a lovely, scene, to run the trains, to derail the trains. So please play the game, make beautiful scenes, run the trains, derail the trains, and send your videos to us. I'll be happy to buy coffee or beer to the best derailment video sent in. Please send us stuff on Discord. We'd be very happy to see what you guys have been thinking about and building.
Yeah, and a last shout out to our friend, the Thai series, uh, whose soundtrack is now included within Model Trains. So the new build also brings with it a completely new soundtrack. Um, a lot of it comes from various royalty based license providers, but some of them come from our different Thai CDs. So thank you so much for some of those tracks. And yeah, please do let us know how you feel about the new soundtrack in the game as well.
Yes.
Thank you.
So Vivek, was that all for today?
Yes, that's all.
Wonderful. So very quickly, guys, thank you so much for joining us on this live stream, for watching this development update. Um, there was a lot of stuff. We've quickly gone through it. Please try out the build tomorrow, play it, and let us know how you feel about the game. Um, Also, we are a young studio from India. We're just 5 people making this game. Uh, so any support that you can give us, go follow us on all our social channels, like and share this video with your family and friends. Help us reach out to as many people as possible so that we can build model trains from India for the world. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you.
And just one last thing, we also have the Play Art live streaming tomorrow, where we'll be playing the game live on YouTube. So feel free to drop in, check that out as well.
Yes. And yeah,
We agree with you.
subscribe.
We all love the brains behind this game.
And please like and subscribe.
Yes, please. Please.
And hang out on our Discord. We're always there.
Yeah, we are very nice people. We promise to entertain you.
Yeah, you're offering coffee all over the world.
I am. All beer.
Yeah.
Only for best derailments, but.
Yeah.
But I have done so many derailment. I think I'll win this.
Coffee, Vivek TNC, internet team does not qualify.
Okay.
Okay, guys, thank you so much. Once again, finally, bye. Have a great day.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.